By popular demand today, we're going to be learning you guys how to land these paramotors. You will not learn this at any other school right here at Happy Thoughts PPG in Live Oak, Florida. Just $19.99. Call now. Now, note, a couple of these are not for the beginner. You need to have at least 2. That's 2 days of happy training before attempting some of the landings that you are going to see here today. We will designate which landings are more for beginners and which ones are for pilots that have done this at least twice. The first of the landing techniques that you're going to learn today is the surge, swoop, drop flare, foot drag landing. Surge landing, where you get really deep into the brakes. You want to hold your brakes down to about right here for no more or no less than 5 seconds. Any less than that, you're not going to make it dive into the ground at a heart rate speed. Any longer than that, either way, it's not going to do what you want it to do. It's all about energy management in your glider, right? This is a very safe thing to do. We have our students do this on their very first landing. And you want that thing to dive like a falcon. You see the falcon, when they come down, they level off, then they reach down, do a foot drag, and they grab a fish up out of there. That's where we get the name foot drag surge landing. The swooping surge foot drag landing was actually invented by observing the falcon in his natural habitat hunting for fish. When you go to do your swan landing, if you don't make your swan battle cry, you ain't no real PPG pilot. Ow! 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 Was an expert falcon style foot drag landing. If your instructors can't teach you to land like that, you need to pack up and go home. You went to the wrong place, old son. Next, we're going to show you the swan landing. This can be done with or without water. If you choose to use flotation, you could. Flotation is optional. We call that the swan. It's a lot safer to do the swan landing with power on. The second your knees touch the ground and that glider overshoots, you need to go hands up and go full power. The only reason that we are cutting the motor off is to show you how not to do a swan landing. Swan landing. You saw it first right here at Happy Thoughts Paramotor Training. Now, when you new guys practice this, when you come here for training on your first day, you're going to keep the motor on. Safest way to land, get that prop turning. And you come in and you start to fall, best thing you can do, take your thumb off that kill switch and gas it. If the glider's over here, main thing you want to do is jump up and away from the direction the glider is leaning. If you ain't doing swan landings on your first day of Happy Thoughts PPG training, you ain't no real paramotor pilot, old son. Stay tuned for more advanced landings here at Happy Thoughts PPG. We're still going to cover falling tree landings. We're going to cover delta landings. Any landing you can think of, we're going to cover it right here. I've been your host, Carson James Sanchez. We'll see you next time. If you're a struggling paramotor pilot like most of y'all out there that don't have these advanced techniques and super amazing instructors to show you this stuff on your second day of training, swan landing. Well, then you can go to our YouTube channel, Happy Thoughts PPG, / Happy Thoughts Paramotor, #happy. We are going to be showing you instructors the top 3 things you need to start doing right now to trick your students into believing that when they leave your school, they are truly going to be okay in this sport. Plane getting ready to take off. Yeah, go ahead and tell them to go. Oh man, that plane did that wrong. Hey Robert, we might need to call the FAA. He was supposed to yield the right of way to that student crossing the runway right there. He just stayed straight. Our guy had to turn.